Hi guys, how are you doing? It is a beautiful new day, to listen to Banker. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, Life with Banker. I am Ade Banker, and I'm here to talk about something that a lot of people have asked me about several times. It's how I started my media career. Currently, I work in TVC News. I am a presenter, a producer, a reporter, and I am absolutely living the dream. When I mean the dream, I mean I'm living the career dream. I mean I'm doing what I wanted to do. So first things first, let's just get into the video. I don't want to waste to do too much playing today. I know that I can be a bit playful, but today we're seriously talking about career and stuff. So I feel like I should even wear my glasses. Ooh, let me check it phone. Let me go look for it.
That's my shit, that's my wave. Do it like that, then I repay. Don't be scared, I ain't afraid. Just like that, come my way. That's my shit, that's my wave. Do it like that, then I repay. Don't be scared, I ain't afraid. Just like that, come my way.
And class is in session, guys. I know my glasses today. I can look really serious. Oof. Yeah, I'm ready. Anyway, so just let's just on a lighter note. So how did I start my media career? So this is how it happened. So first of all, I didn't even want to be, in fact, I didn't even know what I wanted to do with my life, and that's just the truth. I did not know. Well, my mom made me study mass communication. I went to Covenant University. I finished in 2017, and then from there I also didn't know what to do. I have always had a problem with indecision for some reason. I don't know, and it's weird because I'm a firstborn now. We usually the ones that take a lot of decisions for the family when the parents are not around to take those decisions. But for me, it's been like it's still something that I'm actually really still dealing with. So oh my god, I started to say, okay, what am I going to do after school? I don't know what I wanted to do. All my classmates were already talking about the big advertising and PR companies. I knew I didn't really want to do that. I knew I didn't really want to do advertising. I didn't really want to do PR. Not that they are bad career lines, but I just felt like it just wasn't me. Do you understand? So I just decided to I just prayed about it that God, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know why you brought me to this world, but please just lead me because I am lost. So after school, after I finished from Covenant University, I went for my NYSC. For those who are not Nigerians, NYSC is like our 1 year military service. We're not actually holding guns, but I mean the drills will be out of our places, out of our where we normally live for about a year. You first of all go to camp where you're trained in different your drills. You meet new people from different camps. So my camp was in Oyo State. Oyo State is in southwest Nigeria, and I went there and I mean, people were asking me, like, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to come back to Lagos? So I knew that I didn't want to stay in Lagos because I live in Lagos. I knew that I didn't want to live in Lagos to do my NYSC because I was like of the opinion that, I went to secondary school. I went to a high school / secondary school. For those who don't understand secondary school, I went to a high school / secondary school of 6 years, a strict secondary school. It was a strict secondary school and it was very Christian. Like we couldn't wear anything, like all these things, makeup. I mean, if you had seen with makeup at that time, like with this kind of makeup, you're in soup. We couldn't wear weave-ons, we couldn't even to braid our hair, we could not. So a lot of things. It was a very strict school, and then from there I went to Covenant University. And Covenant University is also a Christian school, but it was also strict in its own right. You get, in fact, many people still call it, still make jokes about it that it's like a really strict secondary but higher institution and everything. But I mean, Covenant University was great for me. But after school, I just looked at it and I felt like, Banky, you have been just caged. Not caged per se, but like I didn't even have like my own freedom. I didn't have like a chance to do things my own way for like 10 years. I was like, oh my god, like I didn't want to be in Lagos, because I knew that if I was in Lagos I would live with my parents. I wanted to be independent. So one day later on another, they sent me to Oyo State to go on, because it's the government that does the posting, and I was sent to Oyo State. And so after serving for 3 weeks in camp, I was posted to National Television Authority, that is NTA. NTA is really popular in Nigeria. If you're a Nigerian, please behave yourself. NTA is a good place to work. It's a good TV station. But I mean, when I got there, it wasn't the major like NTA, the main NTA of Oyo State. So it was like a subsidiary of NTA. So it was located in like one of the other states. So the capital of Oyo State is Ibadan. So the main NTA was in Ibadan, but they had a subsidiary, and that subsidiary was in Oyo East, and I was posted to that subsidiary in Oyo East. So I went there, and I mean, the place could have done so much better if you ask me, but I mean, it was a good experience. But sometimes I remember and I'm like, ooh, yeesh, and I just like wonder where they are now, because when you put together maybe the lack of government provision, when you put together lack of government provision of adequate facilities, and you put that with staff who have lost their will to actually give a rat's ass, like that's just a recipe for disaster. And frankly, that place could have done much better. But I believe that now they will be doing so much better. That's about 6 years ago. That's in 2018. So now I served there in this thing in 2018, and I started there as just like a news writer. Then when my supervisor went on leave, she was pregnant, she was on a maternity leave, I was made like the head writer. Basically, I was still need to show it to another supervisor, but basically I now called the shots, what kind of news we took and what kind of news we didn't take. You get, obviously they still had a say in whatever they wanted, because it's a pro-government what you call it, news organization. You can't say anything bad about the government, they will yank you off. From there I moved to I reported on some things from time to time, but I wasn't really a reporter. From news writing I went to news anchoring, and I mean that's what you're seeing on the screen now. So it was like really fun, because like NTA, because they want to like project this national vibe, cultural thing. So you always need to dress in your traditional attire with the gele and the blouse. I mean, I didn't know how to do all that, but I had to try. Every time it was time to anchor news, I would always run up and down for someone to please help me tie my gele. Gele is a head tie, and I didn't know how to do it, but I mean, it was fun at the time. And every time I post the picture of like a throwback, I also always thank God for growth and grace, because wow, guys. Anyway, moving on. So I served there for about 8 months. About 8 months, because I started there in January. I had done my camp in the November of the last year. December was break, so I started working there from January, finished in October. And this is where I'm coming. This is one of the things that I wanted you to take note of. Number one, let your people know what you want to do. Don't just isolate yourself. Oh, I'm building a career, I'm going to be a boss woman, and you leave your friends out. So how I got my first real job was through my best friend. And I mean, she knew that I was confused, but she knew that I enjoyed what I was doing in NTA. So she went somewhere one day and she networked her way to meet a CEO of a particular media agency at the time. And then from there, one thing she said, oh girl, you have to meet my friend, she's a news anchor on NTA and she really likes what she does. I mean, she wants to learn a bit more. She's a bit young like me, because that time we were about 21, 22 or thereabouts. So we're just faking it. So she just went there and she pitched herself and pitched me. I wasn't even there at all, and then the guy called me. And you know what? I thought it was a prank call. I almost lost, like, this is how I first lost my whole media career. I almost even caught the call, but the guy told me, if you caught this call, I thought it was a joke because he sounded so, maybe when you're talking like a CEO, you expect him to be like, hello, who's this? Yes, my name is, of course. I don't know why I'm faking a British accent, but that is what is in my mind. Like, hello, my name is this. I'm the CEO and the managing director of a certain media company. I would like to call you in for an interview to take up the role of an anchor in my program. But it didn't sound like that. He sounded so chill. He sounded so unserious. I'm so sorry, Simon, watching this. So, anyways, I said, okay. I apologize for thinking that he was not right. Give me an address to come to the next day. I went there. When I went there, I saw the place. Okay. A nice place. Well, was it like a small media organization? Nothing too big. It was great. It was good. It was nice, and it had like facilities. I mean, for someone that was coming from NTA, at least it was like heaven to me. So I went there and I did an interview with the guy. They didn't answer me for a while, but eventually they go back to me. And I got the job and I started, and I worked there for about 3 years. Would like to say the experience was nice? Yes, I learned so much. The banker that got there in November 2018, excuse me, and the banker that left in 2022 of June. There were so many differences. Like, I don't even remember that banker again. Obviously, there were some not so great things that happened, and honestly, just know that if you want to like work in the media aspect of the country, whether advertising, PR, media, film, just know, all right, that you need to know yourself, know your principles, know your values, and hold them tight. So you need to hold on to your principles. You need to hold on to a lot of, like, you need to know yourself to a large extent. We are all getting to know ourselves. We're all learning who we are, what we like, what we don't like. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't like makeup. I didn't like earrings. I didn't like doing my hair. I was like a tomboy. But now, oh my God, I love doing my hair. I mean, even my nails. I haven't done my nails in a while, but oh my God, it hurts me because I love doing my nails. But that's just by the way. So the media industry will test you, and you have to be strong. Anyway, from there I left and I went to I took a break from the media industry. It wasn't really a break because it was still media, but I wasn't doing active reporting. In that small organization, I was a reporter, I was a news anchor, I was a presenter, I was a producer, and I was an occasional video editor. I did so much, guys, so much. Anyway, moving on, I went to a place where I was a program manager for a particular reality TV. It was not really a great experience, frankly, and I mean, I had a lot of misconceptions. I didn't really know what I was doing there. I just really wanted to just try something different and everything, and this different thing turned out to be not my forte. I tried my best, but it wasn't so great, and the people that were supposed to help me out, help me in charting my course properly, they were not helpful at all. So, and that's another thing, number 3 lesson. You need to have, like, how do I put this, guys? Having great work colleagues, having great co-workers, it's so important. That place wasn't just good for me, and that's what you need to know. Not everywhere is going to be good for you. Not everywhere is going to be good for your spirit. And eventually I left the place. I left it in a very not so great, actually. I don't know if I would want to say this, I won't say that, but I left under some not so great circumstances, and I was like depressed for a while, even after I got the current job that I'm currently working in. So I mean, it was painful, but eventually I had to forgive, because I couldn't even, when I got to my new job, to my current job, which I am in right now, I realized that I couldn't do a lot of things because I didn't forgive those people, number one. And number two, because of that holding on, because I was continually holding on to them and what they had done to me and what me too, and also the mistakes that I had made, I didn't perform as well. So my first year, where I'm currently, I was a bit shaky, frankly. I think I'm doing a lot better now, but when I first came, it was a struggle for me. Things that I would do like effortlessly when I was in the small media organization. Now it was so hard for me to do. And I mean, anyways, so where I'm currently, my boss brought me in. I had done an interview before, but I didn't get the job. But I was gracious enough to say thank you very much thank you very much for the opportunity to even interview with you guys. When they sent the rejection email, so I and my colleague actually did the interview together. But she got the job. I didn't get the job. So when they sent me the rejection letter, I felt so bad. I felt down and everything. I'm like, my Lord. But eventually I moved past it and I just responded. I responded in a very, very cautious way, and eventually they called me back. And that's number 4 thing. I'm going to do another video on this, about like the lesson that I've learned in my media, in my journey on my media career and everything. I did my best when I went there. I saw a lot of people and I still had the audacity to believe that I could get the job, and I did get the job. I got it. I haven't got it. I mean, I got it later on, but I didn't get the job then, but I still got the job later on. And that's where I currently am, because the person that even got the job, she left and left me in the position. So you might not always get what you want at that time, but you probably will still get it if you continue to work towards it. That's number 4. And number 5, you need audacity. I'm still learning that more. I'm still trying to learn how to be audacious and everything. But for me, because I'm naturally a shy person, I wonder what a shy person is doing in the media, frankly. But I am, and it will surprise you to know that many people on TV, they are actually shy people. They don't like seeing crowds. They don't really not speak public and anything. But when it's between them and the camera, they are awesome. So that's another thing. You need audacity. But I'll do a longer video on the lessons I have learned. So how is this information for you now? Number 1, if you want to work in a TV house, first things first, find an inroad there, find a connection there. Maybe somebody knows somebody, or you know somebody. Find someone that can maybe get you an internship if you don't have experience, and if you do have experience, maybe one way or the other can get you in. That's number 1. Number 2, when you do get in there and you don't know what you are doing, ask questions. They know me in the office. They know me that if I don't know something, I'm going to ask you. If I'm confused, I'm going to ask you. If we're interviewing somebody and I don't know what to ask, I'm going to ask. My co-anchor Theophilus, he knows me that I like to be clear. Sometimes, because like, if you don't ask behind the scenes, you go in front of the camera and embarrass yourself. So ask questions. Anyway, I need to go now. They are stopping me to come and do other firstborn things. Life you bank here. Thank you so much for joining me on this channel today. I have loved talking to you, and I hope that you picked up some lessons. I promise to do a video on the lessons that I have learned in my media career so far. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ali Banke, and this is Life with Banke. Today was Carol with Banke, and I will continue to share more videos about my journey so far and all. How I haven't got on TV was even so funny. I mean, I was supposed to go on TV, but because of that first time, the unforgiveness, and I had forgotten a lot of things, I didn't get on TV. Then I got an opportunity to get on TV, but some people like worked against it and find a way to throw me to the side, and then I got on TV. So it was like God wanted me to be on TV. You get, and I mean, I didn't really have to struggle. I just had to work for it. There's a difference between working and struggling for it. Like they would, when I would go on reports, I'll put some of those my stand up parts. I'll always do a stand up. I always make my face show. I always say my name is Adebanke, and you're working, yeah, you're watching, blah blah blah. It was always like, and I truly enjoyed what I was doing, and eventually put me on TV. So now I'm on TV just once a week, but I believe eventually that it's going to increase eventually. But for now, I'm enjoying my 1 day a week on TV, because guys, I see going on TV is not even funny. Like, it's hard work. You have to prepare. You must not be caught slacking. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to me today. Take care, guys, and have a beautiful day. Take care.
That's my shit, that's my wave. Do it like that, then I repay. Don't be scared, I ain't afraid. Just like that, come